What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Potterville. Uh, haven't been on here in a while for good reason. Uh, you can probably tell by the thumbnail that I've been sick. Uh, I went to the doctor today. Today is the 16th of September, and got tested for COVID-19. First of all, we went to London, Kentucky, checked in online on my phone, and we got there at 12:30. I got seen at 3:30, and they're doing everything by curbside, whatever, So I was sitting in my truck for 2.5, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, whatever it was. Finally got seen, walked in, told them I needed tested for COVID-19, went back, got tested, came back positive. So, this whole COVID-19 business, for me, I haven't never really been too worried about it. I haven't paid it much attention. I do have my own feelings about it, my own opinions about it. I do feel like that it's a controlling technique by government officials. I don't believe it was by accident or anything like that. I do believe that it is a ploy or a tactic to get the current president out of office. But anyway, I'm not going to get all political. Anybody that knows me knows my political stance, so I won't get into that. But as far as where I caught this, had to be from my employer, where I work at, because when I'm at home, I don't go around anybody, you know. So that's where I caught it. There's no question about it. But went up there and got tested. Doctor came in, and I knew it was positive because I've been tested for it before. Because at my job, whenever you come in contact or possibly come in contact with somebody that may or may not have it, they do what's called contact tracing, and they'll call you and say, "Hey, Potter, you've been in contact with this person. You need to go get tested." So I've been tested before, and it was negative. But back to what I was saying, I knew the test results was positive before she ever told me, because the doctor walked in and had a whole different demeanor than the previous time I got tested. She came in and immediately was like, "Well, Mr. Potter, let me ask you a few questions." So I was like, "Okay, I've got it, whatever." Because the last time the doctor walked in and said, "All right, Mr. Potter, your test results are negative." So I knew I had it. As far as the doctor's advice on how to deal with this, she said to treat it like any other virus. So I'm treating it like the flu. Which, to be honest with you, well, let me get to that later. She said plenty of rest, plenty of fluids. And I can't rest much because I don't like to sit still much. I like to be outside doing things and stuff. And, to all the other people I know that has had it, they have told me don't sit around, because then your muscles stiffen up and you get sore and body aches, that starts happening and everything. So I plan on going as much as I can. She asked me my symptoms, and I've had all the infamous symptoms of COVID-19, which is why I thought to go get tested in the first place. I had fever, cough, congestion, shortness of breath, body aches, chills. What else? That's about it. So far, the body aches has been the worst symptom. As far as the most concerning symptom is the shortness of breath, because I was born an asthmatic. I have asthma. I've had it my whole life. So it's really scary to think that I have a virus that attacks your respiratory system, and me having a chronic respiratory illness. That's kind of concerning. And even as I sit here right now, I have tightness in my chest, chest congestion. You know, obviously you've seen me cough a few times, but hang on. These little things right here, I'm sure everybody knows what this is. It's a rescue inhaler. I've had these my whole life. These little rescue inhalers. This most of the time, 99.9% of the time, any time in my life that I've had any trouble breathing, I give this a couple puffs, instantly gone. My breathing troubles is gone. With this, I can take a couple puffs off this, which is the recommended dosage. Does nothing. Does nothing. So that's how I know that this is a little bit more serious than just an average, you know, shortness of breath scenario or whatever. So there's that. That's a little scary. I am married. Most of you know my wife. I have two 7-year-old boys that just turned 7 on the 13th. We have our two little boys. So that's a real concerning thing, that they may contract this from me. So what you're seeing here is my man cave, I guess. Luckily, me and my wife have a pretty good sized home, and it's 2 stories, and we have a bedroom downstairs and, you know, TVs and all that down here. So I'm held up in the basement because my job and the doctor ordered me to quarantine for 10 to 14 days. So that's where I'm at. It's gonna suck, having to keep a certain amount of distance from my kids and my wife and my family in general, you know, my mom, dad and stuff. But you gotta do what you gotta do. What else? Now, some people may give me a hard time about making this video, or why would you want to make this video or put your stuff out there. And I just want to say, I just want to go on record of saying that COVID-19, I don't believe is as serious as the media makes it out to be. I don't believe it's nowhere near as deadly as the flu, as the, you know, yearly flu. I have had the flu numerous times, and I feel way worse than I do right now. I would say I'm at like 80% right now. I don't feel bad. I've got, you know, my shoulders and neck is pretty sore. I've got a slight headache, and I've kept a fever, but I don't feel that bad. You know, my voice might sound a little different because of my respiratory issues and stuff like that, but I don't feel that bad. I feel like I could go outside and do whatever I pretty much needed to do. Now, granted, I'm a little ran down, you know, but I've like I said, I've had the flu. The flu, when comparing it to this, my current state, the flu is way worse than this is. Now, tomorrow I may wake up and be way worse. I hope and pray that I'm not. I don't believe I will be. I am rotating Motrin and Tylenol, and I'm getting plenty of fluids in. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles of water sitting here and a big old jug of Gatorade that I'm chugging. all I'm saying is that the reason why I'm putting this out here is to try and not normalize people that's infected with COVID-19, but to erase the stigma that goes along with COVID-19. For some reason, in my county anyway, where I live at, people treat somebody that's been infected with COVID-19 like they've got an STD or AIDS or something like that. They're just like, oh, stay away from me. I don't want to catch that, you know. That is complete bullcrap. That's the media that has got that embedded in your head that you just have to shun these people and treat them like fools or like they've got some life-ending disease. You know, that's not the case. I'm doing this video to show you what it's like for somebody actively infected with COVID-19. This isn't HIV or AIDS. It's not any type of STD. It's not something dirty. It's not, it's not anything like that. It's just a virus. It's no different for me than the flu. It's way less than the flu, you know, as far as the impact on my life it's had so far. Don't treat people bad because they have COVID-19, you know. Don't believe the hype that the media wants you to believe. People that's infected with COVID-19, most of them that I know have just went about their daily life and nothing's changed. Now, I do know a couple of people that I work with that it's put them down. Not dead. Just when I say that, it means that they've been in bed or the hospital nonstop the whole time. But those same people had pre-existing conditions. Now, I have a pre-existing condition, asthma. You see me here talking. I'm, probably not as lively as I usually am on camera, but I'm pretty good. I feel pretty good. So my point is, don't alienate the people that you're around just because they get this virus and stuff. Don't treat them any different. It's people in this county where I live at, and it's mind-boggling to me that it's this way because the county where I live in is 100% like right-wing conservatives. You know, they tend to, at least supposed to tend to not believe the media and stuff like that, but yet I see all the time on social media and stuff, people talking about this person and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, do you hear about such and such and so, they got this virus, and keep away from them. That's stupid. You don't need to treat people like that just because they got this virus. So that's why I'm making this video to show. I'm sorry, my eyes is going up. I have a really bad time keeping my eyes on the lens and not the flip up screen, but don't treat people bad just because they got this virus. It's nothing to alienate anybody over, or whatever. It's stupid. If you're one of them people that sit and watch the news and believe every word of it, you're a fool. Just plain out, pure and simple. If you sit and watch CNN and Fox News and NBC and ABC and all this crap, you need to turn that TV off and start thinking for yourself. Don't believe everything. Just like I said, if you believe all this crap, you're a fool. You're an idiot. You need to get a hobby. Get up off your hind end, get from out in front of that TV and go do something. And quit treating people bad because they have COVID-19, because it's just not worth it. What else? I'm sorry that this video is way different than what I usually put on here. I know it's usually more upbeat and funny and stuff, but I don't know, I told Patsy, my wife, I was like, I believe I'll document it and put it on YouTube. And I'm gonna try to do this every day, depending on how I feel, I don't know, I think I should be able to, but forgive me if I don't, if I'm not able to. If there's a day that goes by that I don't upload something, probably because I've got super busy, which I do stay busy a lot. Most of y'all that subscribe to my channel know that I am a super busy person, and especially right now, because me and my wife are going through some major house upgrades to our home. I mean, rock, brick, or not brick, but blacktop and vinyl siding, and changing our porch and rock all the way around it, and it's just an ordeal. So it's either because I'm dealing with house upgrades, or I don't feel that well. But hopefully I'll be able to upload once a day, or at least once every 2 days, and give y'all an update on how I'm feeling. But if you've ever wondered what somebody is like from day one of testing until the end of their quarantine, give this video a like and a share, and I'll share my COVID-19 journey with you. That's about all I got, guys. I would appreciate any prayers you want to send up for me. You know, I'm not trying to make light of the situation. I've never once said that COVID-19 isn't real. I've always acknowledged that it's real. I have never believed that it was as serious as the media makes it out to be, and I still don't. Not even as I sit here with it. But it is real, and if you have some pre-existing conditions, it can be deadly. And if you're above a certain age, it can be deadly. I'm 40 years old. I'm in relatively good health. I don't have anything major wrong with me other than the asthma. That's about the only thing that I've ever had. But yeah, if y'all like this video and want to see more updates on this, give the video a like and a share. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, by all means go ahead. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in to Potterville, and I appreciate y'all hanging with me while I go a week or 2 weeks without uploading. I'm a super small channel, and I'm a super busy person, so I apologize for the lapses that I have. I know they're pretty often, but I appreciate y'all sticking with me. And like I said, send some prayers my way, and hopefully in 2 or 3 days I'll be over this. The doctor not the doctor, but my employer does have a policy in place to where if you do contract the COVID-19, they put you off of work for 2 weeks. So I've got to stay home for the next 2 weeks. And hopefully I don't have to spend that sick. Hopefully I can, you know, get some work done and do this for you all and keep y'all up to speed on what I'm dealing with and what I'm going through. But anyway, I'm rambling. Appreciate y'all. Like I say, if you want to see more of these videos, give it a like and a share, and I'll see y'all next time. See you.